Welcome to Void Prime, episode 15, Man in a Box, where we... yeah, I quit. Where we last left off, our guys did a little bit of What's Up with Miken, and a little bit of Talkity-Talkin', and a lot of bit of Shoppity-Shoppin', to the point that after we Shoppity-Shopped, we decided to never Shoppity-Shop again on screen. And I built like I spent a lot of time. I made this whole thing. I'm like, the guys will love this. And they fucking hated it. And I came up with a system for shopping. They're like, this is dumb. And they're like, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. So they're like, it already exists. Use the thing. I'm like, I'll use the thing. Please don't leave me. So here we are. Welcome back. And if you're watching us tonight, thanks for sticking around. We took a big hiatus. It was my fault. And if you're watching us in the future,
hype train going.
Oh, hype trains are super kick-ass.
Let's go.
And if you are watching us in the future, thanks for watching us. We are trying to do Starfinder justice by not paying attention to any of the lore and making it up ourselves.
That way you can't hold us to it later.
Which is all I ever do. So, without further ado, where you guys last left off, the ship is docked at a planetary union. No, you guys were at Apex by TMC on Gramano, a corpse city. I don't know the number of my own bank account, but I remember the fictitious location that my friends' imaginary characters docked their imaginary ship at a game over a month ago. I am a quality husband and father.
That seems legit.
No one needs bank account numbers anymore.
Seriously.
Yeah, they're not important. That's what you got cards for.
You link that shit to Google Wallet, you put your thumb on it, and it pays, you're done.
It's all like, Levi, what's the kid's soch? I'm like,
it's on a card in my pocket somewhere.
Is it
I don't know. I don't know.
1, 2, 3,
that.
4, maybe?
And she'll be all, honey, what's the cool new power that Pan's character has? Oh, it's so fucking sweet. He can turn his guns and... his gun turns into a sword!
Priorities.
Okay. Gentlemen, you have reconvened at the Bogart, so you're in what you all generally consider to be home base. Oh, you already had, because you had a message and you'd been talking to Wit. We last ended game with you getting a message from a Vesk called Bartos that you had found out a while ago is the fixer that the assassin that tried to take out your ship and capture the main target turned out to be the exterminator. She's the one that you guys airlocked, and he is the one that facilitated that job. So, yeah.
Yeah, Clint is definitely a robot.
Clint is a robot. Yeah.
He is for real a robot.
I am a robot.
Amongst the many things in Clint's skill set he's acquired within a month is singularity. And so now he has transferred his consciousness into that unit, which currently resides in Paris, Illinois. We had a whole funeral for his body and everything.
Yeah, Ray Kurzweil was there, just saying, I called this, and it was a whole thing.
I knew it was going to happen. It gives me very, MST3K vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
That's fantastic.
Mystery Science
3000.
Oh, okay.
They had two robots.
Little bit.
The guy with, they're in front.
Crow and Tom Servo.
Tom Servo
and
Gypsy. Yeah.
Yeah, and Cambot.
Yeah.
I know
Great show.
I also
Great
don't
show.
know. I have to remember with a mnemonic device what my parents' birthdays are. But I know the 3 robots from Mystery Science Theater, the 4 robots.
Dude, multiple versions of the song are stuck in my head.
Yeah, I know.
Word.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
All right.
Woo! All right, so you guys are back aboard. The ship is docked. The ship can take off. You're on Gramano. Things here at this TMC are pseudo chill. As you guys are weighing your decision, you do see amongst the various alerts on the Chiron of the local news feed in the Hollow that is generally kept up on a couple screens near the cockpit, you do see there have been, in the past 24 hours, 2 major aggravated assaults by unknown assailants that removed body parts from the people in Apex by TMC.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
currently,
about.
the authorities are looking for them. They believe it is illegal body rip traffickers that deal in cybernetics in the black market.
Okay.
That seems real coincidental.
Can only assume you don't have a mask on right now.
It turns out both the Vix were TMC Amestri, and the Amestri are the security branch of TMC.
Hey, O9, do you think maybe they could track down parts or anything like that?
Oh, I am certain of it.
Oh no. I'm feeling real itchy. Kind of queasy.
That place was disgusting.
I'm like 99% sure I caught a staph infection.
I think next time we should do this on the up and up.
Well,
Okay,
next time.
you're all allowed to listen this time, because obviously reasons. Hey, Mike.
Can I assume I've been in the toilet for like a month?
Not exactly.
Mike,
Oh, okay.
you wake up.
Uh-huh.
You don't feel so good. The first thing you notice when you wake up is that you're restrained. You're in a really dark, really tight space. It's hot in here, and then the smell hits you.
Oh.
It's the smell of the worst day. Just the worst day. You remember the 1, 2, 3 times that it was the worst times? This is definitely like this replaces one of the top 3. But it's tough to say. Tough to say which one. First off, you're definitely not standing. You're cradled up inside of something. And then, after the initial scent hits you, washing through your nose and across the back of your palate, you smell the second smell. It is undeniable. Goblins.
Fucking God.
You can you are like you feel the around you is wet,
boy.
cold,
I've been here before.
in,
That's not okay.
and there is some sticky substance that's in and around you, and then as you're trying to push, and all of a sudden you feel metal, and it's a metal flat panel. You feel along, and you find a 90-degree angle corner, and then another. You are digging through heavy, wet stench. Give me an intelligence check, Mike.
Oh, I need dice. We can't leave this to the digital world. We gotta roll the real shit.
No.
The real shit. All right, here we go. Hold on, let me find a D20 here. Oh boy, we're stuck in a robot anus. Let's figure this out. We got a 13, plus 0, which I believe is 13.
You're fumbling along, and then you distinctly feel your hands are touching the unmoving but potentially mobile joint of, oh, that's an arm. Oh, that's an elbow. Oh, that's a little elbow. Oh, that's a goblin elbow.
Motherfucking goblins.
More knees. You're pretty sure you're in a tight space with multiple goblin bodies.
Think I'm in a goblin sausage over here. What's going on? How did I get in the... Okay, hold on. We can get out of here. Let's figure this out.
Oh, wait, Mike. You're moving around, and something touches your junk while you're moving around.
Well,
Mike,
that's...
you think,
That's
Mike?
to be expected.
Mike, you think you might be naked?
Oh, well, It wouldn't be the first time I ended up in a goblin sausage naked. So I guess all right, well.
Okay, I want to name the next episode Goblin Sausage.
Broken.
All right, so my thought is probably the best way to escape a goblin sausage is you gotta swim through the goblin. There's just a lot of goblin goo. We're gonna swim through the goblin until we find some sort of barrier that maybe we can break through.
Yeah, it's not so much swimming as it is like rolling and rearranging. If you had to guesstimate, Mike, you're not deep into whatever this is.
Not deep in the sausage.
You get a hand free into what feels like open air that is like just like you were turned all the wrong way. Now you get surfaced, and now you're getting some better air, and you definitely feel one of the walls rattles but doesn't open.
I assume it is pitch black in here.
It is pitch black in here, Mike.
I would like to activate my punch-a-sizing fist because it glows. So.
Oh. You are in some
Goblin
sort
sausage.
of giant coffin with a bunch of dead goblins and a lot of poop that might be yours and might not be yours.
I've been here for quite some time. This might be the right amount of poo for me. Oh boy, okay, this is definitely top 5 bad days, but probably not number 1.
True.
But definitely top 5.
Crew, that motion sensor you had set up on the crate is pinging.
God damn it.
You see a camera feed of the lid rattling.
Wait, hold on. Is that the ass gremlins again?
I believe it is.
Goblins. We covered this.
I really don't want it to be ass goblins. That just sounds like a whole like specific thing.
I want it to be any of this.
I was watching the old holofeeds from thousands of years ago. In the past, they used to drop explosives down inside of those.
Oh, yeah.
They called it a cherry bomb.
They did.
I mean, that's not a bad plan. But, wait, hold on. But, you know, I'm pretty sure. Remember I was telling you about who's in there?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think we want to do that.
I've seen him blown up many times. He always seems fine.
He's not wrong.
I guess that's true. He does like getting blown up a lot.
He's not wrong.
I mean, it's up to you. You want to do it, you blow him up, that's fine.
I don't have one. Sorry.
You know, I bet I know.
I
wait,
know
hold
someone.
on.
His whole shtick is high ordnance.
Wait, you need something blown up?
I think specifically somebody in the group even.
He's pretty good at that.
We gonna blow up the old man? I mean,
I don't know. It's the 09's idea. I don't know.
I mean, his mattress is like an interdimensional portal to somewhere, right? I mean,
It's not a good place. I promise you that.
I mean, didn't we kind of determine that it was like the worst place?
It's like a layer of hell, like a 7-layer burrito of hell.
I mean, we flipped it upside down. Is that not enough?
Sometimes you got to turn it.
Can Spicy Mike survive the vacuum of space?
I don't think so. I think
It's
you
one of
turn
the
right
light
inside out
bubbles
like
on
that.
he can.
I was wondering if we could just throw his mattress out the airlock.
I think we went through this last time, didn't we?
Did we?
Maybe we should just poke it with a stick.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I got a stick around here. Hold on. Pull out a stick.
Oh,
I pull out
A poking stick.
you find a pretty decent poking stick.
The poking stick. Yes.
Oh, the poking stick.
All right. I proceed to the zone. Give it a good prodding.
And you're just gonna open the crate or jam it in the crack of the lid. What are you doing here?
No. Lift it slightly because I know what could possibly pop out of this.
Sure. You lift it up and
Rattling
then
around in there and
Mike,
see if they can-
Mike, you see that's a stick. And then there's a crack of light. you see a glow on the inside, and you can see it looks like this. You see a little glowy fist, and like just the top half of Mike's face, and a lot of nasty. Mike looks pretty greasy, sweaty, and it's might not all be his grease and sweat.
Oh, guys, I think he turned inside out.
No, I think. Wait, did it? No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm.
Oh God, Mike,
I can't be sure
awful.
until you get me out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Dale, you know, you have in the lush, rich memory of olfactory experiences from your history in your profession of exterminating. This is a new one.
Yeah, I've smelled a lot of fecal material in my day, but that is, my God, that is unique. That might be a scientific wonder right there.
Well, just so you know, it may not all be mine. I'm not really sure at this point. There's a lot of other bodies in here. I don't really know what's going on.
Are you opening the crate?
Oh, do I see any ass gremlins?
Yeah.
Are they alive?
They're not moving. You see parts of them. You poke
them right in the eye.
You poke one right in there.
Nothing happens?
And then, Mike, a little bit.
That's not so bad. A little okay. Ain't so bad.
I'm going to open the lid, and I'm going to let you do your own thing, because I'm going to take a nice, 6-footer back that way.
Yeah, you probably don't want much to do with this. That's probably not a good idea for anybody. I'm already kind of in it, so I get you, but...
You feeling okay, man? Because, the last time I saw you, you were, pink and gooey, and then, and I saw you in a different way, and I really don't want to ever see that again.
I don't know. How do I feel, Levi?
You feel fine. You don't feel so clean.
Well, sure.
You could use a shower. You feel cramped.
Considering the circumstance, I feel pretty good.
You know what? You know what actually feels a lot like. Now that you're out here stretching your legs, a sense memory comes back to you of that time you guys were fighting the Druaga, and then you had that cave in, and you were stuck for a good hour while your friends were digging you out, and you felt all creaky and not so good.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I've been better, but all in all, I'm not terrible.
All right, so Dale lets him out, and then backs the fuck up so he doesn't get infected by fecal goo.
Infected.
Mike, yeah, it's pretty gross, Mike. Even for you, this is pretty gross.
I've seen some shit, literally.
Mike, if you had to guess, there's upwards of maybe 8 goblins in that crate with you.
Oh.
As a reminder, when you guys put him in the crate, 0 goblins were in that crate.
Yeah.
And these goblins clearly died of asphyxiation and or some level of starvation.
So Mike, how sometimes when people get real scared, go ahead, 09.
Please, let's wash him off before we continue with this conversation. Mike, follow me, please.
I love that idea from you, 09.
I take him to the showers.
Friend.
Okay. You guys
360, just
yeah.
Power delousing scene.
Yeah.
Brush.
I grab a brush and I scrub him thoroughly.
You come to the shower area and Wit's like, I'm just gonna devote a little bit of I'm just gonna send some good stuff your way. Hold on. And you see some high pressure stuff gets shot down in the chamber.
Just lots of lye.
It's powdered sugar. It's delicious.
You gotta melt the top layer off.
Melt the top layer off.
I mean, that's how you gotta get rid of it,
Oh, God.
You just gotta burn the top layer off.
I use the pressure washer with the little swirly in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It helps
Yep.
break the poop off faster.
Oh man, specialist.
The good news is it's not crusty at the moment. It's nice and moist, so it should come off nice and easy.
God.
Levi's making gross faces like he didn't put me in here.
That's true.
That's great. Good stuff. You put your own self in there. Okay. So, you guys clean off Mike. It's an arduous process, but there is nothing like a shower after you just feel disgusting. Mike, you are a new man. That shower shaved 2 years off your age. You feel younger.
And then I get him some clothes.
You get him some clothes. Mike,
Fantastic.
you are in comfies. And as you guys walk around to try and regather the whole group, you can see that Helios is messing about with Wit on some of the sensors, trying to track down the signal from where Bartos's message came from. And they're not having luck. They're finding out that the message itself bounces around the system.
Oh, we came across some real interesting stuff while you were, I don't know what to call it. But like, I think we found your lady friend, maybe?
Oh, chat. This is just lovely playerness. Cam did not watch last game. The player legitimately has no idea what happened, and that is good gaming.
Yes, yes.
Good job, Cam. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
It's nice.
What was the name? I forget what I gave her the name of.
I think her name was Bianca Benatelli.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Oh yeah. You know. Yeah. Bianca. I know her. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. We met once and twice. Yeah. I know her. Why? Did she talk about me?
Actually, I think she did.
Oh, yeah, of course. How would you forget? I mean, you can't forget about me, of course. Yeah, of course you did.
Cam doesn't watch any episodes.
No, that's true.
You are not incorrect.
She's all like, Cam doesn't watch anything. Why are you giving him credit for not doing stuff?
Oh, man.
Good job not putting in the work.
Oh, God. Yeah, she was I don't know, she was all super businesswoman type. She was telling us all kinds of stuff. She's got a rival. And it was like this Dr. Fiona Farug person.
Does this ring a bell for me, Levi? Okay, I didn't think
You
so.
don't. Well, give me an intelligence check.
Okay, let's see which one. We got a wedding dice here. Let's see what we got.
That's a good die.
Oh, we got a 12 plus 0. That's pretty average.
No, I mean, if you beat hard difficulty on that one, who knows? But no, don't ring no bells.
Sorry, I just looked because I'm looking back at my sheet, and I just remembered because I have it on my sheet that I have freedom of movement in bathrooms. I just wanted to point that out. I cannot be caught with bad terrain in bathrooms.
That's true. But where you were put, though, was turned into a glorified bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Though it was turned into that,
okay,
was still specifically on the behalf of the crew that put you there a locked crate.
Yeah.
So it's not even me trapping you then. It's your own buddies did that.
I'm not blaming anyone. I would have put me in there too.
I would have put me in there too.
I don't know exactly what happened, but it was not good.
I mean, I'm still just trying to get over the shock that goblins are real.
Oh, of course, I've been telling you guys for months. Like, what do you?
Yeah, but we've been not
believing
it for months. I mean,
why would have I ever lied to you? Why would I not tell you the truth? I don't understand.
It's a difference between lies and dementia.
No, come on, fellas. You know me. What about me screams dementia? I don't understand why you would ever think that I'm crazy. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, interdimensional portals from Goblin Lands is...
Yeah, which was true. Am I wrong?
No, apparently not. I just say we were surprised, that's all. We just need a minute to figure this out. Like, it was...
You guys gotta listen to me more often. I thought this whole time you guys would listen to the things I say.
My brain's still trying to rewrite reality.
Well, that's a real interesting thing you bring up there. That portal thing, because that's what that Farouk person's apparently researching, according to your lady friend. Some kind of doorway stuff. I don't know.
Okay. And what does she need to know about it? Maybe we can help her out. Maybe we can meet her up with her and say hello. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't think she's a very good person.
Wait, who? What? Come on now.
The fairy lady.
Dr. Farouk.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my Bianca. I'm sorry. No.
Oh, no,
I mean, just
Bianca.
the girl I know. She's just somebody I know. Yeah. You know. Just
because we was deducting something to do with the weird auras that you guys had, you and X, and the hexagonal pattern auras you had, and some dimensional travel, and some exposure to what went on in that lab on shit, what's the name of that planet again? Sorry, my bad. Zarasek, I believe we were on.
That bit I just sent out, guys, was to specifically Mike. I got the first whisper right, and then the second one I went to everybody.
It's a good one, guys. It's a good one.
Whoa. That's terrible.
The reason it's a word, Cam, is because the DCs scale with level in Pathfinder. Starfinder.
Gotcha.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so
things I can't wait to remember later.
Yeah, Bianca was telling me and the guys that she was going to pay us a whole bunch of money if we can, find some like evidence of like her nefarious doings and like her connections with Kiloton, and if like Kiloton finds some kind of unfortunate end, there'd be like some money in that.
But we weren't going to do unfortunate ends because we was only going to do the fortune ones that give us money, not the ones that unfortune us.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys receive a video notification of a video message from Advoc Lindana, the lawyer that works for Benatelli. And it is in your inboxes on your Holo devices.
Oh, that's right. And also the person that hired us, that's I think it's your lady.
Oh yeah. I mean that makes sense. She would definitely want to hire people that I'm really, involved with. That makes sense. Yeah. Levi, when was the last time I remember actually having contact with her? I mean, obviously, time is weird, but
time is
what would be like
the
situation? I guess is more.
It would have been. Okay, with you trying to keep track of the jumps,
sure.
It's maybe in total, if you've been conscious for all of them, which at times has been dicey. But based on your count, you maybe had a total of 5 or 6 jumps that you're conscious of, the big ones.
Yeah.
So about two jumps back, you were in sort of a modern setting. No, you weren't. It was a fantasy setting, and you met her in like a tavern, and things were going pretty good.
You know what I'm saying.
And that would have been an off and on, almost not really relationship, where your group, every time they would swing through that town, because the town happened to have a magic shop, and that would be always your excuse. Like, guys, we need to upgrade our gear. And they're like, you don't even use anything. He's like, yeah, but I'm telling you. And so...
I'm telling you, this is how it works, okay?
And so, the last time is the time that she finally confronted you and had enough and threw a drink in your face because, she basically said, someday you're going to realize how good you could have had it.
Sorry,
and then you're going to miss me.
I just put face to this. Bianca has to be what's her name in fucking My Cousin Vinny?
I was gonna say Marissa Tomei. Yeah.
Yes, Marissa Tomei. Like, I'm like, oh, it's Marissa Tomei. Yes.
Yeah.
So probably a little more dwarf-like, but it's fine.
Yes. She is. If Marissa Tomei was thick.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Now, it's all
Thick
coming
Marissa
together.
Tomei.
It's all coming together.
Like 5'1", you know?
Yeah. Got it.
All right, let's
Like
look
if you
this
cross
person up.
Snooki and Marissa
yeah.
Tomei,
That's who yeah.
that's
Dude,
Bianca Benatelli.
I mean, for being in like the 90s, she was pretty hot in that movie.
She's still
Marissa
pretty hot.
Tomei-
I mean, she's
still
pretty
hot.
She's still hot. She's
She
the hottest
hasn't
Aunt May
aged.
has ever been.
Yeah. Marissa Tomei and Jennifer Connelly and Paul Rudd are all clearly going to the same vampire
Yes,
club.
they are vampires.
I was ready for my Aunt May spinoff movie.
Oh,
Now I have to settle for the Madison spinoff show.
the Madison, but not where you think.
The fucking best.
Oh my god. I loved. Yeah, I know. Such a dumb character. My first thought is that I did not do Giusecca justice.
That is exactly what I thought when I saw her.
Because I hadn't gotten to Madison yet. And it's like if I had seen Madison first, Giusecca would have sounded exactly like it.
God, I don't even know what this is now.
She-Hulk.
They added a dumb late 20s club girl with the nasal voice
Yeah.
to She-Hulk, and she's great.
It's fucking hilarious.
I
She's
feel like
Giusecca. She's great.
one of the writers was watching our stream.
Clearly, just inspired from us.
Just ripped it straight out.
We are
put it into a
definitely
Marvel
influencing
universe.
the MCU. That's what's happening here.
Yes.
Is that why it's so bad now?
Oh, salty robot.
It's all right. We're better. We're better. Don't worry.
It's a nice spinoff from Crow T Robot. Yeah.
The most
Salty.
veteran hero they got now is Ant-Man. So I mean, that tells you where they're at. It's
All right. So yeah, we got all kinds of crazy stuff going on here in Germano, and also like Tactics Tina seems to be captured by some like them rodent guys. I mean, they're saying like they got some information on her, but it's like real ransomy.
It's real ransom.
Isn't everything a little ransomy though? I mean,
I don't know. I don't like the smell of this one.
well, if we can find her, it's got to be tied to all this kiloton stuff, right? I mean, we kind of figured all that out, right? I mean,
Oh, probably, but she was like trying to push this whole union thing. So I mean, she coming up against any kind of corpos.
well, I mean, did you have a lead?
Well, yeah, that dude just called us a couple minutes ago. Remember, he was
She
all
don't
like,
sound very ransom. Did she called you?
"Oh no, not her." It was like, what's his name? That claw having guy, the Krang or whatever his name was.
To be specific, he didn't call you guys. You called out to Tactics,
Yeah,
and they answered.
that's right. Yeah,
The guy
Yeah,
we
that-
saved the little pug thing for?
yeah, that dude. He was apparently claiming he had her.
The old rat from Scene 32?
Yeah,
Scene 32.
real rodent of unusual size. That guy.
Snips? Was that Snips?
Snips. That's the guy. That's the
Well,
one.
it took me a minute. I had to come around to it there. Sorry.
I would
I'm
never.
proud of
get that.
you.
Yeah, I think he's
My
got
friend
her.
remembered my imaginary side character from the first game. Yay! Hey,
What's up, Chris
derp.
Earps?
What's up, derps?
Oh man. So I don't know. We got all kinds of stuff going on right now, but I think we were here because we were like following up on leads on this whole this situation for your lady friend here in Germano.
Hey, I got one more question. Approximately how long have I been in the goblin sausage? Or just generally not awake or aware of what's going on? I mean, it's not like the first time for me. I don't, it just happens from time to time for me, so it's not that big a deal. I just kind of need to know what I'm working with.
I don't know, what was it, couple nights maybe?
09, assuming you also heard the same question. Mike has been out for at least 3 days. Because it was during the facility that he went down.
Right.
Oh, right.
I was going to say, it was into that combat when he was put into the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're all covered in pink goo. Or Ghostbusters 2, I think I called it.
But he's really better off having not seen the nightmare that we had to deal with.
Which one?
The one with all the arms.
The one with all the arms.
Oh, right. I was having a different nightmare about the thing that was more recent. But, you know.
There was something more recent?
Yeah, none of y'all had to deal with that. I went ahead and we're just going to keep a lid on that one.
Well, that's because you wouldn't tell us.
Yeah, trust me, it's better that way. Nothing good comes from that, I'm going to tell you.
Well, then, so I guess we'll go track down Tactics Tina and get this job for Bianca done, and then set our sights on Kiloton.
All right, sounds like a plan. Anyone else have something else they'd rather do?
But I mean, the Snips, he was all the way back on. He's all the way back on that other planet, was it? It was on Rablin, right? I mean,
yeah.
You need to make another jump to go back and check that out, or?
It's pretty far. I mean, for all we know, he may have just like found her gear or something. You know, he might be
on Rablin with you when we were there.
Yeah. So, you know, you guys had like taken off because, you know, like I was dead and all. And so I put out a call. I was like, hey, Tina, can you do a favor for me? Can you pick me up? And then like you guys showed up and picked me up, and then she was just there. And I told her I wasn't needing her assistance anymore. And then like next thing I knew, I find out she's disappeared. So I don't know. It's real weird.
I just woke up. And since Clint has a robot head, for a second I thought Tim has a paper bag over his head.
Yeah, Chris, that's it's a good one.
The only thing that could make that better is if we took the graphic and put it on the paper bag and had like got a picture, like a stock picture of a person on the paper bag, and that's what it said on it. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure that could be done.
Things to think about. Thank you for the inspiration, Derps.
Yeah, I feel like Snips was just trying to get some money out of us.
We did good work for him. Why would he turn around and try to fuck us like that? I mean,
merch paper bag.
I mean, I don't know.
The unknown robot.
Yeah, we'll be selling merch paper bags from here on out now.
Merch paper bags.
Get your own TT2KB paper bag. No logo or anything. It's just a paper bag.
Straight paper bag.
So make the TT2KB specifications.
In paper or plastic.
Hey, Mike, I told you to do a thing. Did you catch that whisper?
That involves
just looked
reading.
down and saw it.
No chance.
He's too busy eating noodles.
Yep.
Noodles are important, ma'am.
Prepare 2 minutes before airtime.
Yeah, Derps, this is for you. He's doing mukbang right now.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I feel like it must have been.
I let you
It was
pick.
a mental. It was a mental.
Yes,
Sorry.
I let you pick and then assign it to the one. Because I assumed you would use the best one that you had access to at the time.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, certainly it was con, but I was like, oh no, it was mental, so it wouldn't have been.
Yep.
Levi, how much time do we have before they kill a cage?
It is this week. Like, it's during this week, I said, because I said it was like in about a week. I can double check, but we'll just say it's in a week.
I guess I was just curious if we needed to go to Rablin if we had time.
It's less than a week. You have time to go to Rablin and come back. Because you guys can do a jump. And a jump, it takes like about maybe an hour. TK2 binge the mukbang stream.
That's pretty good. Never going to tune into that one.
No.
It's absolutely not.
I can't handle ASMR when it's just like people rubbing the microphone with their fingers, let alone like wet mouth sounds. Slurpee noodles. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm here for all your needs.
Okay. Mike. You briefly, with everything they're talking about and kind of walking you through maybe what happened, you just do a quick mental assessment. The way anybody would to sort of check, do I have to pee? You know, is where's this pain in my knee? Is it actually in my knee? That kind of thing. And you notice, I wouldn't call it a muscle. It feels more internal. It feels more like. Hold on.
Perfect.
I love it.
Well done.
I know I call it a muscle, but it does feel like one, in the sense that when you drive your power to your fists when you're entering in melee, or powering something up to enhance your armor further, you feel something new. And you feel it is waiting. It's like a dimmer switch on a light that is partially on. And as you extend your mind towards it, you get the sensory load in your nose and ears of the goblin mine you guys cleared out underneath Red Bend.
Oh. Weird. So basically, I'm just kind of like in my brain teleported to that feeling, essentially.
Kind of, but more like you feel somehow, though it doesn't make sense, there is a door to that place partially open right now, and you can feel the switch.
Where are we currently? We're just in like the main room of our ship, right?
Yep.
I've never actually accessed it before like this, right? Or I've never.
No. This is no.
I mean, the spicy bike thing to do would be like, whoa, does that work? Go. So.
Okay.
So he's gonna be like, oh, let's see how that works.
Okay.
I mean, can't be any worse than shit's happened before, right?
You guys see Spicy Mike, who is standing right next to Helios, go like, vroom, and they're both gone.
Damn it. I'm actually here for this game, guys.
They're both gone. Everybody headphones except for Cam.
Oh, what did I do to myself?
You want us to have our headphones on, except for Cam?
No. Don't listen. You are exactly wet earth, smell of fungal and rot and cold air currents all throughout this cavern. Yet, though cold, somehow still muggy with the combined communal sweat of the hundreds of goblins that were in this place. And you can hear echoes down in little caverns. And then once you get here, Helios looks at you, it's like, what? And then Helios glows bright white and passes out, and you catch him in your arms.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Hey, buddy! Hey, what are you doing? I'm like slapping him on the face, slapping him on the forehead. If he does not rouse, I slap him pretty hard.
You may roll your mental thing again.
Okay. I got a 3. Not so much.
It doesn't come back.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Okay, I got him. Is he alive? Does he look like he's breathing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're all right there. He's just really sleepy right now. I don't understand.
But when you go to check for a pulse, all of his muscles are spasming.
Whoa.
He's breathing, but it's almost like his body is reacting extremely tense to whatever is happening to him.
Okay, all right. This is not good. We can't do this. I think I should go back. Let me see if I can reactivate that thingy. Let's not be here anymore. Let's go back to the spaceship where it's nice.
Mike's back, holding Helios. Helios, all of his muscles are tensed, and he is breathing hard. And at the same time, he seems passed out.
I don't know what happened, guys. We like blinked out, and then we were like in this cave, and it was a specific cave, a cave I've been to before. There's lots of goblins in there. They smell real bad. Anyway, not the point. Point is, he like goes, oh my god, he like really glowy, and then he like pass out. I catch him, and now I'm back here. I don't know what's going on.
Damn. Whatever you want to call, we'll call it doing the spice.
Doing the spice.
When you want to do the spice, you can do it half your level, rounded down.
Oh boy.
Per day.
I'm gonna have to put a description on what do the spice is, because I'm definitely gonna make up my own shit for that later.
You can make up your own shit for it, because
he's the spice boy.
I'm not giving you all the details for it yet.
Of course. I'm definitely gonna have to look this one up later. Sorry. So,
or you can call it time to get spicy.
Spice it up a notch.
So sorry, it was half level. Plus something, or just half level?
Half your level times per day. Oh, I'll give you if you have that mental stat plus that mental stat. Oh, I think the spice has already done him. Hawkeye, I think it's already done him. One, 2, 3 times, maybe.
Yes.
In the front room, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude of spice. I'm never gonna. Oh boy. It's gonna be like 3 weeks before we play again. I'm gonna get my character sheet. And I'm like, what the hell is Dude of Spice?
And I'm like, you want to do the spice?
I'd be like, I'm not sure. I don't remember. It seems like I should want to do the spice.
No, the best is that Cam will forget. But then you just established that Mike, when he doesn't know, just goes for it. So now he's caught in a loop.
Recursive loop.
Cam not remembering, and then Spicy going for it when he doesn't know.
Well, the best part is it'll only happen once, because I'll remember after the first time it happens. And then it'll be like, oh, okay, now we won't do that again. And then 3 weeks later, I'll be like, let's do the spice. Let's go for it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's becoming a pretty common occurrence around here, I think.
Spice.
Posh Spice brother Memento Spice.
Hey, his name was Leonard. Maybe.
Leonard.
Maybe, possibly. John G. All right. Well, he don't look like he's hurt or anything, does he?
I don't know. He's kind of like twitchy. I'm not sure what that means, but he's breathing, so he's alive. But I don't really know. I don't know, man. Actually, I think I have something. Oh, I have life science. Thought I had medicine.
I got 31 on medicine there. Seems all right.
Exterminator, you walk over, you do a check of vitals, and while doing so, you send a small diagnostic cluster of nanites, which crawl across skin, and they land in pulse points, and some go into his mouth. And the information you get back is he is in a similar brainwave pattern to REM sleep, or a coma. It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. It's a conflicting signal. It's neither a pure REM sleep signal nor coma signal. And then what is upsetting is he has a unknown energy signal that your nanites don't understand that is currently influencing his neurons in his entire neural system. His brain is getting lit on fire with a storm of whatever this energy is. It's triggering these muscle spasms. And this energy doesn't make any sense to you.
Oh. Well, I mean, I think he's just dreaming, but he's almost kind of like he's having like a seizure or something. But it's like all like weird hoogly boogly stuff going on in there.
Can you talk about Wooj again?
I'm not really sure what hoogly boogly is, so I'm just gonna say you're the expert. You say he's okay? You think he's all right?
Well,
I mean, put him in a box.
Maybe. I mean, just maybe put like a wooden spoon in his mouth or something, and then I don't think he's gonna get worse. Maybe we have like a little cryopod or something in here. Maybe put him on ice.
You guys don't have a pod, but you do have basically like a little med chair that can recline into a bed. In the instances that you guys have a medical looking-ish lazy boy situation where, well, now it's the lazy boy. You guys have the lazy boy. Because that's how that happens in gaming.
Spelled B-O-I.
Sure. And once you guys have the lazy boy, that thing can do simple medical monitoring, and it is fully posable to allow for you guys to do on-site first aid, and if you have to do some sort of emergency procedure, you could.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seems like a weird thing, but could just be he's asleep, I mean, I don't like his muscles are twitching like that, but it's like don't look too violent. I don't know. What do you guys think you want to do with him?
I mean, it looks all right now, but I don't know.
I am not a medical professional, and I am not going to pretend to be. I think maybe your best bet's have Helios look at him, but maybe give one of them little vitamins. Maybe it'll just fix him right up.
I'll hold up a second.
Hold on. We're talking about Helios in the chair. How is Helios looking at him? I don't understand.
Look, I'm just saying.
Guys, what did I miss?
One of us who has a clue.
Guys, what is there another Helios I don't know about?
Just saying.
He is the most equipped to look at him. I agree.
He's the only one who'd know. Like, we're talking about something that we require Helios to fix, and Helios is the problem.
We should ask him.
So, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Sit him in the chair, see it happens. I don't know.
Well, it might be like a magic thing or something, because it don't look like a technology or nothing. Don't look like a normal disease kind of thing. It don't look like I don't know, like anything like normal.
The HoloNet says inject him with morphine, and that should stop it.
Well, that's what it says. I guess that's the truth. I don't know.
What can go wrong there? I guess. I mean, I don't even think.
I saw it on Reddit.
I saw it on Reddit.
It's gotta be true.
When someone mentions that they think it's magic of some sort, I'm like, oh, well, I know how that works. So I assume that's mysticism.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually took that, so I'm like, I should roll this in this situation.
I love this spicy Mike is big on mysticism.
I figured if he,
the funny thing is,
given his story and given everybody else's
you're one of the
technology,
few people,
yeah. I was like, you know
what it's a lot like?
Knows.
It's actually in a weird way like Idiocracy.
Yeah.
You were not the guy that knew anything about magic,
No.
in this situation,
That's
you're
exactly
probably
the way I
most
thought of it.
qualified.
Like, if I was back where I came from, it'd be like, this guy's dumb as a box of rocks. But then, like, here, like, just the fact that goblins exist, and I know that, I think gives me a +3 to mysticism.
Mystic spice.
Mystic spice. Oh, all right. We got a 25 mysticism.
Nice. Okay. Mike, you are looking him over, and you, in essence, tap into your own reservoir of energy the way you try and focus yourself before in the middle of a fight. And you're essentially doing a passive, non-harmful, non-lethal interaction of your energy with his by just like a touch to see what you sense. You're basically doing a poor man's detect magic. And you sense the energy in him is coming. It's his own magic that's hitting him. You've felt the signature of his pills as a magic base when you've been healed by them. And this has a similar, for lack of a better phrase, feeling/smell/taste.
Yeah. He makes a bunch of noises that don't actually mean anything just to make himself look cool. He's like, gentlemen, I believe that this guy is just suffering from his own magic right now. I think he might be healing himself. This actually feels a lot like one of those little pill things he gives us, so I'm inclined to say that he is absolutely fine. He might even be getting better right now.
Well, shit, there you go.
In that case, put him in the chair and we'll call it a day.
Lazy boy.
Yeah, he sure is.
I mean, without him, I don't know how we're going to fly nowhere, but...
Mike's detect magic is him using a broken TV antenna as a dowsing rod. Oh.
The best part is, he could totally fool all these techies that was actually working. Now that goblins are true, he's going to get away with a lot of stuff.
He got the goblins.
I actually have the tech magic. I'm just not using it. Because I don't even believe it's magic.
You don't need magic when you got mysticism.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get him in the Lazy Boy, and you see that all the monitors kick on and open up. His heartbeat is elevated but steady, and his oxygen, the oxygenation of his bloodstream is also elevated, as if he's in a sort of stressed state. Mike, with your mysticism check, you do manage to essentially do a type of massage to try and sense where the energies are coming from, and you do get them to sort of calm down, but they definitely don't go away. So he's still reacting, just not as violently.
I think I got him in maybe a little better place. He don't seem like he's done doing what he's doing yet, but it seems like he's feeling a little more stable, but who really knows, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, good enough for me.
I mean, as long as it's all part of the healing process, right? I mean, we can't really...
Within the room with you guys, he's in the tube that is nearest he can be to Helios. I'll stay right here. I'll keep an eye on him, guys. You do whatever you gotta do.
Okay, now...
Is he gonna be okay, Mike?
Oh, he's gonna be fine. He's
okay.
He's getting better right now, as a matter of fact.
This is a lot for like 3 days. This is a lot.
Is it? I mean, it seems like normal times for me.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, kind of slow even.
Really? All right. Okay.
I don't want to get technical here, but if Helios is in the Lazy Boy, and Wit's going to sit here in the tube and watch him, which one of us is gonna fly us to?
Oh no!
I mean, what's gonna fly us? I mean,
I can. Don't worry. You guys need to go somewhere. I'll get you somewhere. But I'm just worried. That's all. Sorry. Yeah. What do you guys need? Where we need to go?
where are we going, guys?
Well, I mean, I guess we got a week till we got to do this whole kiloton thing with the cage. So
Specifically, you guys have 5 days.
We want to make sure we got enough time to find any evidence to like link them together. But yeah.
Well, I mean, we came here for that, but it seems like there's other more pressing matters. I mean, I'd hate to wait 5 days, do the whole kill cage, and then find out Taxatina's been off somewhere in Rablin, snipped up by some rat man with his little pug dog cancer dog thing. I mean, none of that makes a lot of sense to me. Why they'd be trying to screw you over after we did them a solid like that? But
I think he's just trying to take money from us. But I don't know if he may not even have her. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
I also don't want to go on a wild goose chase if it's not true.
Yeah. Well, we should go straight to the source, find out, I guess, real quick, and then get him to talk. And if he doesn't have anything for real, we just move on.
I mean, I'm fine with it either way, I guess. Like I said, I really don't got much to do until we get this kill cage. So I got all this junk I bought at the last station. I'm just sorting through parts and working on some ideas I got. But I mean, we got time for whatever else. There's not ass goblins coming into the cab anymore, right? So we got that resolved, and
Dax,
Helios taking a nap.
In the loading bay area, you've got a whole bin system for your junk set up, and it's really coming together, man. Like Wally the robot would be proud of this organization.
All right, let's go play Snip a visit then.
All right, then everybody take your stations. We'll jump this thing to Rablin, I guess, and we'll go see what Snip has to say for himself. He'll probably
You
be like, "Oh, it's
guys-
my brother Snap." Or
Set course for Rablin. And as you engage your drift engines, you tear a hole and re-warp outside of Rablin airspace. You guys fly down, set up an entry vector towards Gratchy Cynthia, the mining colony. When you guys land, you can tell this place is busy with a lot of what appear to be locals. And you can see that for the most part, most of the businesses are a little bit more built up. There appears to be 2 new ones being constructed, but they appear to be colony made, not corp. And the Panacorp pod has been relocated to further outside of the colony. It's like literally sitting further away from the co-op office. And where it used to be, the co-op office has built a second location. So you guys march into the co-op office, and you can see there is a bored Isoki sitting at the cash register, and he's currently going through paperwork.
I'll suit
Oh, hey, guys, hey, you're those guys. Well, welcome back. What y'all want?
I believe you have something of ours. A friend.
I don't have your friend. I don't think I have your friend. I'm very sorry, Mr. Terminator. You're gonna have to be like a little bit more detailed.
Be more specific. He has exactly one friend. Who's not present.
Uncle.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Ooh. I see you boys is back. Oh, thank you so much for bringing my little one back to me. How can I help you boys today? It's so good to see you. We got the mine open back up, and we cleared off. Them corpos have left us alone for a little while, ever since we got rid of them bugs. I don't know why, they done did, but we trying to lock this down. Do you know we got ourselves our very own lawyer?
You got a lawyer?
Yeah, we built him an office, and we get a contract. It is a respectable. This is gonna be a good place for people to be doing some work, getting good, honest coin out of the ground.
You're going legit.
Yeah, and then you guys see that up on the wall, you see there is a busted toilet that is hanging from the wall. In addition, you can see there is pieces of armor and stuff, and it's all listed as episode. It says mementos from High Ordnance episode Bug Mine, and he's like, and they all have price tags.
Nice.
Oh, look at that, Mike. He's got you a toilet.
Oh, well, you know.
He's selling that toilet for 1,000 credits.
So, you making a little scratch on the side from our famousness, you know what I'm saying?
I would say you boys done blessed us with some very nice salvage, but it done dried up a little bit. Basically, after you guys were done, they come by some of your fans here, there, a little bit of everywhere, about done 1, 2, 4 days, and then it done dried up a little. But hey, if money I would not have had you not would have had.
Oh, I'm not saying you shouldn't make money off it. I think you absolutely should. I'm just saying maybe our fame making you a little extra dough is worth something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh yeah, you gotta go have the
diplomacy.
You gotta go have the goodwill, or me and my clan. You guys are the best.
Go ahead and roll your diplomacy.
Let's see here. What is the thing? My Vanguard theme allows me to roll diplomacy twice and take the better.
Ooh,
look at this guy.
Well, I rolled a 3 and a 20.
Nice.
Okay. You sense you have struck a emotional chord to Snip's sense of down-to-earth towny honesty.
You got yourself a point. Now, how can I help you, boys?
Oh, I don't know. Like, what does he have, like, there? Does he have anything useful in the shop? Like,
well, let me generate some stuff real quick, and yes, absolutely.
Oh boy.
Did you just do a shopping episode?
No.
Because these are
banned. Didn't we talk about this in the off-season?
On purpose.
Hey, I live to serve. One of you has summoned a shopping episode. Talk to your friend.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't
I
need to get
airlock
into
him.
this.
Yep.
He is drunk. Take
I was
him
going to say
home.
so. I'm just glad Clint beat me to it because I'm like, we talked about this specifically.
Okay. Hold on.
That would also require Pam to read, and he did not read.
I did, but I didn't realize that he was like, let's generate some shit, which I asked for it. So, anyway.
Now the last one.
So instead of being like, you know what, it's okay, we don't need nothing right now, but just remember in the future we may need something, and
we really just need to know is what do you have in the way of killer tenure union execs? I mean, you got one of them around? I mean, that's
No.
maybe one that goes by the name of Tina.
I do not know Tino.
That's really interesting.
Why is that?
Well, let's see. And I'm going to pull out the little transponder thing. Hey, zombie.
Hey,
and I'm going to want to message out. Hey, Tactics Tina, you there?
And then you get a ping that goes off and then you hear a ping on the side of the room from the other Isoki. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Uncle. Yeah, it's that girl and her. Yeah, that's who it was.
Oh, I understand. This is a miscommunication. Here, let me explain what happened. We done did found a ship. It sat, we ran the information, and it registered to a Mary Augustina Monroe, and her ship done registered to her. Now, we check logs, we keep it locked down to keep it safe, and then next thing we know, we get no answer back. We try all the calls, we check the registry and everything listed for contact information, and as it sat, it fell under salvage rule, and so now we took claim of the ship. And Nibbin over there, my nephew, he done did pull the black box. Now, that's where he got your tactic Tina, but we were none too sure about who she even was.
Dax looks over at Dale. Is Tactic Tina even her real name?
Apologize for this. I meant no disrespect to you, boy. Hey, Nibbins?
Yeah?
Bring that over here.
Okay. And he goes in the back and he brings out the black box.
Now, we got the ship. We got it up on the open market, but I don't want to do you guys in a bad way. So, what is the situation here? Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, and then you go, and he's like, I've suspended the open sale for now. What are you asking of me and my boys?
Oh, she's a friend of mine and she's missing. And you found her stuff.
Okay. Well, there ain't no reports of her missing.
Now, Levi, was I correct in remembering that Snip called us and basically ransomed her to us, or was that a miscommunication?
No, he was yelled at from off the mic by Nibbins, who answered the call.
Okay.
And so Nibbins didn't know it was you guys calling. He just knew people were calling about the black box for a price. And so he yelled out to his uncle about pricing, and his uncle just threw a price out.
Got it. Okay.
But
okay,
her ship was here. I mean, is that her ship though, X? I mean,
that's
not the name.
That's you guys. Yeah,
that's definitely it.
Her name's Mary.
That's a good question. Probably though.
I mean, the name ain't registered under a Tina. I mean, Tactics Tina could be just like a stage name. I get that. I guess I didn't know she was a Mary.
You knew that Tactics Tina was a pseudonym. You didn't know Mary, but one time you caught Tactics having to deal with she was being served over an issue involving licensing, and you caught her last name is actually Monroe, or some M name, but now it does click as Monroe. You had no idea about the first name Mary, though.
Yeah, that's her. I've come across the name a few times.
Just when you think you know somebody.
No, we all have stage names, right?
No, my name's Dak Shots. I mean, that's it. That's all I go by.
No.
All right, well, let's take a look at what this black box has to say.
All right.
09?
Yes.
I should plug into the black box here and see what happened to this ship.
I can do this.
Hold on, I am...
There's a part of me that's thrilled to know that, super space age future, we still have black boxes on all aircraft.
Well, it isn't a black box, but it's a black box.
No, I want it to still be the same black boxes that we've had for,
And while I'm doing stuff, I'm doing other stuff.
That didn't do anything. There we go. Oh, so slowed up later. Okay.
Yeah, roll 20 could be a little laggy.
Very laggy.
Well, those are some good rolls, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is what Cam wanted. You guys can look at that to your heart's content. That is what is listed as his current inventory.
It's like there's a boomer rifle. It's like an old guy that doesn't understand technology.
Okay. So what exactly... A computer's check to sort of scan this entire black box situation?
Correct.
Okay. You find out that Tactics did drop off. You have all the footage of her bringing on board Exterminator. A whole conversation about how she just saw another him get on board with the other group. And he was very confused by that as to why they left without him. And then she breaks it down for him. And they're on this whole flight to sort of catch up to the rest of the crew while the fake Exterminator is with you guys. And then after she lands and drops him off, she is doing diagnostic stuff and working, and you see her leave the ship. Then you see her come back, and then it skips forward about a day, and the time is set for about 3 a.m. and a entry is kicked on for one of the doors, but the entry, though it's noticed by the system, does not turn on any alerts. And then the log and all the sensors are reading a person that is actively preventing the alerts from going off and is sneaking through the ship. And then you see this cloaked figure murder Tactics in her sleep.
Shit.
And then throw her body into the digester unit on the board. And then start working at the rest of the stuff to basically wipe the ship clean so she can fake a trail for what happened to Tactics, if anybody were to investigate the ship further. And then you start seeing, and your check was high enough that you are seeing the truth over the fake. And the fake she has is that she is currently paying locals to store her ship while she has been picked up by a completely separate shuttle service that is going to have a rendezvous with other people to discuss this business involving a union. And there's fake correspondence that's been set up with Brendan the litigator about a meet date.
Man, that got dark.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Wow. Well, I always knew her trying to unionize is going to be the end of her.
Hey, I'm real sorry, Mr. Exterminator. I didn't know nothing about that was your friend.
Well.
So I will definitely sell you that box for 500 credits.
And then you see Snip puts his non-Snip hand on the shoulders like, a stick of gum.
Drive a hard bargain. I toss him a stick of gum if I got one.
You definitely have a stick of Tim Star brand All Chew.
Perfect.
Hey, Exterminator gum! Yo! Hey! He runs in the back. I got a Exterminator gun! 20 credits! Come on!
I'll have to keep this nice and quiet.
This is the gum he was chewing when he was tossing that orphan that pistol. Yes, he put it back in the wrapper. Shut your mouth.
All right. Well, not the news I was hoping for, but puts that to rest.
Yeah, well, we barely knew her name, let alone any next to kin. So I guess all we got to do now is, well, I guess we can head back to Gramano. Do you have anybody at corporate you need to notify about all this, X? I mean,
the way it's looking, we got killer Tainers disappearing left, right, and center.
well, that's true, but I mean, we kind of thought Kiloton was behind it, but I mean, he's busy on Gramano setting up his killer cage, so unless that doctor's out doing his dirty work.
There's plenty of motive to go around.
The time that this all would have occurred would have been when you guys were in the initial bug mine. That's how long ago it would have happened.
So Tina's aced. They tried to assassinate me.
That means when you were shopping after the bug mine, she was already dead.
Wow. And if you remember the other night when we were talking, we got George.
A Magnum.
Yep. I mean, it's a whole slew of us all disappearing or being targeted.
I mean, I don't know if I should be offended they ain't tried to kill me yet.
I mean, they're trying to call you out.
Wait, you think they tried to kill me for real?
What do you think Killertainment's about?
Killing bugs and
Incorrect.
I'm pretty sure this, kiloton situation's a whole battle over a volcano.
I understand it's a, battle royale. I get that part. That's why I've been prepping with all this junk.
I think it's going to be the real deal. No special effects on this one.
You guys use special effects?
I mean, got to spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
While they're going through their conversation, and over the next few days, I want to record the kinematics of this person walking through the ship and start looking through bunches of video files, searching for that exact walk, using my identify creatures ability.
Very nice. Give me I'll make it computers because you're just basically analyzing video footage with a lot of algorithms that you're building.
So add 5 to this. Maybe. Someday. There we go. Okay.
Whoa.
No, not what I was hoping.
It was close, but it was a challenging roll, and you did beat it by 2.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It comes up as the same body movements and fluidity of the assassin Don Vic that you guys airlocked.
Oh, shit.
And whose ship you took because she killed the captain.
So this is one of the bugs, right? Those metal bug things that we...
The first ship fight that you had.
Yeah,
no,
so
it was after you guys took off from Rablin. You were chased in space by a ship.
Oh,
Right.
so this happened during our bug fight, not during our Crazy Chris.
it was after the bug fight on the way to
Yes.
Crazy Chris.
It was on the way to Christmas.
After bug fight. Okay, so here's your timeline. I will
No, I meant
Hercule
for-
Poirot this.
For her
I
dying.
got it.
For
Her dying was while we were in the mine.
in
All the way
bugs.
back to episode
Okay.
0.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
died
sorry.
episode 0. We just didn't know it.
I
Yeah.
heard it as, or I understood it as while we were talking to Chris. So
I
No.
felt like you
I
talked to her
understand.
since then.
Yeah.
I play back video files for you. I think I may have found who did this.
That was quick.
Well, I studied the way she walked. Well, I say it's a she now, but I studied the way they walked, and I cross-referenced that to video files of other events, and we already killed her.
Woo! Dax holds up a hand like for a high five. All right. Woo! Mission accomplished already. I mean, who was it?
Back.
I think she went by the name of the Vic.
Oh, yeah, we airlocked her, didn't we?
Yes, same person that tried to kill you.
Yeah, she deserved
well,
that. I remember.
Vengeance.
Hell yeah.
I mean, still sorry about your friend and all X, but I mean, hey, we don't have to hunt down an assassin. We already did. Actually, hunted us down.
Yeah, but that means we got to figure out who's behind hiring her.
Yeah, well, we can't do that. We already
We already
sold
know
the
who was
ship.
behind hiring her. Actually, he contacted us. Do you remember?
Well, we know the middleman.
Ah,
Yeah,
true.
but did we determine as the doctor? Like, isn't this the daisy chain that led us to the whole doctor and the lab of Chris's and Kiloton?
I think we think that it's the doctor, but I don't know if we know that. But it would make sense.
I feel like I know that.
You said we had like, what's his name wanted to call us out or something? I can't remember what you said at the beginning here, Levi.
What's whose name?
The this guy we're talking about, the middle guy, Bartos. That's what his name was. Bartos.
Bartos is the person that facilitated the assassin's job.
He's like a fixer.
Yes, he is. And during last game, he messaged you that, hey, we've been raided. Thanks, Grim Perilous. Thanks. Is that Chuck?
What's up, Perilous Plays.
Hey, look at you guys.
Welcome in, guys.
Welcome.
That would probably be Adam then at the helm. Hey, Adam.
What's up, Adam?
It's good to see you on, by the way.
What happened during last game with Bartos's message? He made clear three things. A, he's been hired by Bianca specifically to talk to you. He is fine arranging a meeting however you want to, whether it be in person or holo-based. And he has answers about the doctor. Those are the three messages he conveyed. Oh, and also that he apologized about the passing of your captain and how the situation played out, and he is willing to compensate you for that. And then when Whit found out, he's really fucking mad.
That's right. Yeah, so he did want to meet us. And then Bianca's the one apparently set that up. I think he said he had info about the doctor.
And do we want to... I mean, if he's just a fixer, like, he's kind of a good information type person probably, but, like, wasn't necessarily politically motivated.
No, but somebody was, and we can make sure we find out.
But if he sells out his contacts, you can't be a fixer and narc on your contacts, or else nobody else will come to you to fix anymore.
You don't survive an encounter with the exterminator unless you do what he wants.
Suppose that'll stop him fixing too, but...
Oh, how do you feel about the meeting?
Look, I mean, it's your friend that, like, you know, got taken down, and we done killed the assassin. So, I mean, if you want to kill the fixer too, work your way up the chain. I mean, we're killatainers. I mean, that's not a problem. Hey, Jibbers.
Then popping up on the screen in the co-op, which you guys are still sort of discussing in, the co-op has a couple chairs and tables. They do have a small, I wouldn't say bar, I would say a cooler for locals if they want to buy a couple beers. And on the screen, you guys see pop up, have you been hurt? Lost something? or someone.
Yes.
You see an old Vesk female being held at knife point somewhere in a dusty town. Did you get justice? And then the look on her face, it all goes to black and white, and you see like tears coming out of her eyes. No? Then give up on justice and seek litigation. And you see a giant hammer come down and gavel, and you see a muscle-bound guy that's got on a suit, and he's got a briefcase in one hand. Call Brendan, and it's him saying it to the camera. I will find them. I will use attorney, and he holds up a taser. Client, and you see a manacle hover chair float up next to him. Privilege, and you see a power fist is geared to his hand. To get the answers you deserve. Brendan the litigator. 1-800-JUSTICE.
I mean, I'm real surprised he made the switch from Killer Team to that, but, you know, it's working for him.
Hey, he kept the same shtick, though.
Oh,
well,
boy.
Get all the mileage out of it you can.
Mm.
Well, I mean, if you want to go talk to Fixer, I guess we can go talk to the Fixer. I have a feeling this is going to be we're going to have to pry information out of him, probably the hard way, after a lengthy chase through some urban area, because these guys don't work in remote.
Well, sounds like
Perhaps we just have the meeting on our ship.
Well, if I do that, I guess we could try.
Yeah, give it a shot.
He is hired by our employer. It would be unfortunate if I fired Whit so that he's no longer affiliated with us and had to stick him in one of his tubes.
Well, let's see if we can arrange a meeting. See if we can get him to do it in person.
I mean, do you think he knew that the assassin was going to kill Tactics Tina? Like, do you think he's suspicious right now? That if we want to meet with him, that it's like going to go badly?
I mean, he knew that he wanted to send an assassin to kill us. He still contacted us.
I guess that's true. All right. I guess we'll go see what we can do with him.
All right. Back to the Bogart.
Back to the Bogart.
Outside the Bogart, you guys see a small bot that is waiting, not so much at the Bogart, but at the edge of town, the colony, on your way to the Bogart. 09, you recognize this unit. The last time you encountered this unit was here on Rablin at a different colony. This is 722, and you assisted in removing a drive from 722, and you helped it awaken.
Yes.
It's little. He is a stock bot that was dormant in the transport. He's like a small unit that can collapse into a cube, but then he grows like little wheels and or arms to load and move things.
"722, what are you doing?"
I am waiting here for you. Once I found that you had re-entered the system with the signature of the famous Bogart, I wanted to let you know Seeker has been here, and Seeker follows your trail. And when it says Seeker, you're getting an underlying message in binary of Seeker's designation as 533KR.
Seeker.
I did not want to transmit any signal, as Seeker has proven to be very adept at monitoring scans and signals of any and all type. However, since you entered the system, I took this opportunity to do what organics would call a face-to-face.
Why, thank you for the information.
You are welcome.
How many days has it been since he left?
When I first encountered Seeker was before I had met you. After you brought my new designation and protocols to bear, Seeker recontacted me via HoloNet the day your broadcast of liberating the mining colony of Bug Infestation aired. Then Seeker came the next day and did his own preliminary investigation. He is a Gale Tech. Phalanx 744 unit. I sense modifications, but they appear to be entirely network-based. After scanning the mine, he got onto a small fighter shuttle and left.
I thank you.
Thank you.
I turn around. I walk off.
It turns around and walks off.
Who was that?
That is 722.
Pal of yours?
Oh, I helped awaken him. The day we arrived on this planet. The first time.
Right on. Checking in. Anything new?
Oh, yes, there's someone trying to find me. His name is Seeker.
That's a good name for that.
Yes.
What's he want?
His name's not Finder.
I don't know what he wants. But he came here the day that your show aired of us clearing the bug mine.
That's been a hot minute.
He's still around?
He is not. He left on a shuttle. I hope it's not something due to my non-payment. I think I am current. Could be a repossessor.
Well, yeah, we should get out of here.
You check your payment status. Since it occurs to you, your account says paid in full.
Yeah. I kind of
That's an error.
No.
My account says paid in full.
Yeah, wasn't that from the what is that? Well, no, that's just when we got the ship, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're talking about Wyatt. Sticking the money on him, right? I think is this something else?
No, this would be the money that is due to Eurotech. For my leaving my position. Awakening.
Got a mysterious benefactor.
That is interesting. Are there any notes in the payments?
You check on the notes of the payments, and the notes on the payments say...
Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to click that.
The notes on the payments say that the debt has been covered by... Hold on. By trade point. Trade point is a investment group. It is not, it is an independent corporation separate from the majors. And they are not a household name, but if you were employed in any sort of money management, you would know who they are. But if you're just Joe Average, you've never heard of them and will never come across them. What's unique about TradePoint is they've lasted since the founding of the system. So in that, they are as old as the original corporations. However, they have managed to avoid buyouts. As you search the notes, you do notice that with the purchase, there was a final information package signifying ownership that is transferred to TradePoint.
That's what I thought. Well, I'm under new ownership.
So, same problem then?
Oh, I don't know. They haven't contacted me yet. I'm not sure what they want now.
Well, that's interesting. Let's keep an eye on that.
Dax. Boo-doop.
Wait, hello?
Yeah, we have a test footage if you want to see. It's ready.
Is this for the crotch rocket?
Is that the official name?
Well, I mean, you guys name these things. I just sell them. Well, I demo them, and they sell themselves, basically. But
well, of course, but we do trust your ideas of... you have good intuition, Dax. So if you were to say we should not call crotch piece, then we will call it whatever you think.
I mean, I'm down with crotch rocket. It sounds all right.
Crotch rocket. Hans, do you like? Oh, he like. All right, here. You see the camera spins over, and you see Hans has got it strapped to him, and besides that, the only other thing Hans is wearing is 2 metal pasties. And he's like, yeah, I'm ready!
Jesus.
And he looks down, and he's like, okay. Yeah. Hi, ordinance! And he goes, he's like, oh, it's warm! Oh! And it goes, he's like, oh yeah! And he falls over, and then you see the blast wave knocks him off his feet. He's like, it's good! There is no more of that dumpster. It is gone. We're talking about at least an anti-tank. And as he stands up, you can see the whole front of his face has a sunburn. Incendiary too! And then as he steps aside, it comes back to Hans. He's like, I just want to give you an idea.
Well, that looks great. I mean, effective, easy to use.
Well, then
Anyone
go ahead.
can do it.
We need you to sign off then, and then we are signing off on your endorsement to attach to show.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll work on one of those. Not a problem.
All right. Any ideas for future things, or you just want us to just keep mealing about?
Oh, for future things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
Hans has some idea for tandem things.
tandem.
Yeah, the team line.
A team line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, that could be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking like minigun built for two?
Or
We have to hold hands on each side.
Anything built for two. Lars says, great line is like, when you're doing it, best do it together.
Okay, that's gonna need a little work, but
I thought so, but I think the core is good idea. You just need to punch up a little.
okay. I tell you what, you work on the hand-in-hand minigun.
Hand in hand. He
Hand-in-hand
said
minigun.
hand in hand minigun. Hand in hand, hand on.
Couples who shoot
Hand
together
gun in
stay
hand
together.
gun?
Everybody knows that.
Oh, Lars is touching. He's gone. Okay, we got to go. Bye-bye.
You're gone with the ground pounder.
I guess so. In the meantime, I guess I get a crotch rocket. I guess I'll have to build one out of some junk in the meantime.
Well,
You get
Right, come in
diagnostics. You get diagnostics of the crotch rocket sent to your comm device.
It's just magic missile.
yeah, it's gonna be real
That
good for
comes
the.
from your crotch. That's the important
I
part.
know. So when I make my next junk bot,
Key
it will now officially have magic missile crotch rockets when I make my next junk armor.
That's fantastic.
I like that it's called junk armor and it comes from your crotch.
Yep.
We're keeping it classy here at TT2KB.
Just a modification of the armor I already use.
To your
Nice.
junk.
Well,
So you guys are back aboard the Bogart. You're on your ship. Helios is now sleeping normally. He doesn't appear to be spasming anymore. You can see Wit is working on a data pad in his tube, and he's actually working on 3 different ones, and he's got little hollow vids up around him being projected, some in the tube, some out, based upon the projection level. And he is still researching Bartos. But he's doing it right next to Helios.
Yeah, all right. I guess everything's we're set, ready to go find Bartos. Maybe see if we can lure him our way, right? I mean,
sounds like a good idea to me.
there's no more reason for us to stay on this rock. But then we have to go back
You
to that
guys are going to
station.
kill him, right?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I tried to think of other solutions, but I'm just not sure there is one.
I don't think technically we're allowed to kill him, are we? I mean, he was hired by the same person that hired us. That's why, if I fired Wit, he wouldn't be affiliated with us anymore.
Yeah. And I have been derelict in my duties lately.
So you want Wit to do the job?
I thought it was always his.
I mean, I guess so.
I knew the captain for less than a few days.
But was it? I mean, okay, I get where you're going with this, 09, but like that assassin is already dead. We airlocked. So like, you want Wit to take out the fixer too?
I think Wit wants to take out the fixer, doesn't he?
I don't know what I want.
Is this fixer even going to be is it even going to be like bad news for us? I mean, is he like a former soldier? Is he
Actually, he's a former diplomat. And then he throws up a hollow. He used to be a cultural liaison of the Vesk, and as an extension, the voice of Gron, whatever that means. It's their religion. However, what gets weird is he was installed on Nema Station pretty much from the outset, and he is connected to key Vesk that were there and leading the insurrection that took over the station under Vesk command before we went to war with them. Now, there's photos. His name is dropped, but besides that, there's nothing that officially has him tied to that rebellion. Okay. Because he still remains on Nema Station to this day, and it's where he does most of his business. And then after the bot war kicked in, he was one of the first to broker agreements between both sides, and now he's an independent.
Well, see, this is kind of what I was getting at. Most fixers, they're kind of loner independent types. They work solo, you meet them in smoky bars, back alleys. They usually don't come with a ton of security detail. This guy being a diplomat and part of a rebellion, he may be a harder target than what we're imagining.
I don't know how much dealings you guys have had with Vesk. They're crazy. They are all crazy. So just be careful. They just don't seem to care if they live or die. Which is why most people leave them alone and give them distance.
Well, that complicates things.
Well,
I ain't had many dealings with those guys.
I don't know if I really have either. But I mean, I'm willing, I just co-signed off on a rocket that straps directly to my junk. So I think if it comes to people who are a little crazy and willing to maybe blow themselves up, I mean, he sounds like my kind of people. So I mean, I don't think this guy's any crazier than we are. Walking into bug holes, goblin smell pit traps, whatever that thing with the Chris's was. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, some crazy stuff. Well, I don't know. Is there anything we can really get out of this guy? If he ain't afraid of death? It's not like we have a bunch of money or nothing.
What we want's information, but I don't know if he's going to be willing to narc out his employers. Unless his employer's our employer. In that case, we already know him.
Yeah, but if his employer in that case was the one we're thinking of, then I mean, that's good info to know about.
Not that I don't like, not that I like steer away from this sort of actions, but this guy, if he started like a whole legit rebellion, there could be some ramifications for taking this guy out.
Well, maybe we don't take him out.
You think he'll just talk?
Only one way to find out.
We could have Spicy eat his stuff and take him to a different dimension with the goblins.
Whoa, wait a minute. What are we signing me up for here?
Oh, can you do that? You can bring the... Yeah, we're not going to say what they're called. Them fellers into this mix?
What if we threw his mattress at him and all the goblins came out?
Oh, Jesus, he'd be wishing for death at that point, I'll tell you much. Don't ever go in there.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just make contact, see if he's willing to even meet with us at all.
All right, let's do it.
Patch up on the comms.
Hello. Oh. Dexter Shots, the High Ordnance.
Yeah.
Your show is good.
Well, thank you. It's always good to talk to a fan.
Yes, Fan. How would you like to arrange our get-together?
Oh, well, if you're still around Nema Station, I think we probably got time to swing by there before the kill cage, with all the good stuff going down over in Gramado.
You're doing kill cage.
Well, he planning on it. I mean, Kelton called me out, so I gotta kind of respond.
How do you think you will fare?
Well, I mean,
Are you feeling good about this?
I'm feeling all right. Got a few new tricks up my sleeve.
Tricks are good. Since we're talking about Killaton.
Yes.
Oh, man.
He's in his skivvies.
Yeah, apparently so.
Wait, I must show these. Wait.
That's amazing.
I wear lots
Hello,
of armor
Chalmers
and tidy whities.
It's an interesting decision. Yeah. Well, I think we know where the target is. It's a pretty good gun.
Oh, so big.
Looks like it's ripe for a crotch rocket.
Head's cut off. It's more like, crotch.
Oh, crotch all the time.
Yeah, see? That crotch rocket's gonna work real good.
Real good.
Is that somebody's heart in his hand?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
That's great. Okay.
We were hoping we could swing maybe by Nema Station and just have a sit down chat.
Very well. If it is all the same to you, I will meet you at Reg's Deck Bar.
All right.
This is old name. They may call it Wild Tony, but is also Reg's Deck. You guys see, for a Vesk, he's actually not huge and bulky. He's actually more of a slight build, but for a Vesk, he's also on the older side. He's got like a lot more spine growths off the bottom of his chin that look vaguely like a beard. And you can see he's mostly like a pale yellow and lime color of scales with some red accents near the top of his head. I will wait for you there. I am regular. We will talk.
We'll catch you there at the designated rendezvous time.
I look forward to our meeting. Our employer has made to me very clear that you're to get from me what you ask.
Well, that's great.
It is.
That saves a lot of time and trouble.
A fair bargain is always a better place to be. My preferred currency, if you seek more than maybe information on side, is information, technology. Credits is not as important to me. I will see you soon. Click.
That's interesting. I guess then Bianca must have paid him pretty good.
I'm guessing he suspects that we're already onto this, and this whole thing's probably a trap.
Well, you think so?
I mean, we didn't even tell him what we wanted.
Yeah.
I just punched up his number, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll meet you."
Well, Bianca set the whole thing up originally, right? So
at the dick bar, you know.
I mean, she surely was.
Where all the dicks hang out.
She's super nice. There's no way, you know.
I mean, if you're vouching for her.
I mean, of course, yeah.
And the employer has to give us what we want. I mean, he's either confused or he's just going to tell us what we want to know.
Well, you guys got any like secrets? Nothing that you could trade?
Secret?
I mean, that's what he was asking about, right? You know, like technology and info.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
all kinds of
technology. You just need technology. I can help you there.
Oh, well, I mean, if you got them, they're kind of skeletons and stuff, you know, that's your deal. I don't know.
I don't deal on skeletons none, but
there's been a few times I run into some skeletons. You don't really want to mess with those guys. They're really hard to like take out, you know, because they're just bones. So like, even when you hit them, it just don't hurt that much. You really gotta concentrate when you're attacking those guys. So, just in case you run into some of them.
I still have a spare copy of the entire research logs from the planet we just raided.
Oh yeah, you do. Damn, that's a whole treasure trove, probably.
It was worth a lot.
Yeah, we have the other copy of it, sure, but did we already sell that out on the dark web somewhere? I mean,
I have sold it once, yes.
So isn't it out there?
Someone paid very highly for this information. It's not like I just uploaded it to the dark web. I sold it.
He was like, here you go.
Open source, baby.
Yes. I posted it on GitHub.
All right, so we assume it's a trap. We go in, we see what he has to say, and fight if we have to, and gotta say yes to things every once in a while.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I think we gotta be a little careful because that seemed way too easy. Hey, person we would like to kill, would you like to meet us in public and tell us what we want to know? Sure, Dax, that's a great idea. Here's the deck bar we should meet at on this station. Well, that's how handy of you. We'll be there in no time.
Well, okay, let's assume a few things. And if it is a trap, right, and it's on Nema Station. Nema Station is the same place where all that other stuff was going on, with the, what was that lady's name? The Advoc Lindana, that attorney chick, was worked for Bianca. She was telling us that was what was that place called? There's those two main places that George was going to. They're on Nema Station. Remember that place at Apex TMC place that we checked out last time, and then there's that fast food place. It's all shut down.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That's where I bought all the junk.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if it's trapped, maybe it draws her out. Find Mr. Farrig or Dr. Farrig right there. You never know.
I mean, I guess so. We find out. Let's just go there, I guess. And but I'm just saying we need to, just be on the lookout. I don't know. We don't really have any good way to case the joint ahead of time.
Or do we? Looking over 09.
Oh, me! Yeah. Oh, well, yes, I could stay. According to my records, the Vesk do not see me as a person. I am a robot. Perhaps I could just walk in there.
Man, that's an option. I was thinking more like just patching in their system or something. Taking a peek around the cameras. But you can do that too. That would work.
That is up to you.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's make it so.
Do this in.
So you're doing this through normal means with requests, or are you attempting to hack in? How do you want to do this?
Oh, I thought we were going to Nema Station. I was going to walk in.
Oh, I thought you were like trying to go through cameras or something like that. I didn't catch what everybody was saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
all right, so
let's get in there.
Well, so I guess I should ask: is Nema Station primarily Vesk?
it's everybody now.
It's everybody now.
It's everybody now. It is now a joint venture, and it is considered like a shared asset that is neither Vesk nor Planetary Union ever since Vesk claimed dominion. However, the chatter is it's a matter of time before the Vesk push everybody back out again.
What about the Hollow Station that he specifically requested to go to? Is it primarily Vesk?
The bar?
Yeah.
The bar, you check it over, and it is a little bit of everybody. There are Vesk bars, but this is a everybody bar.
Okay.
If it's got a new name, it probably has a new owner.
It is one of the more popular bars because it has a large space and seating area, and it's got 3 bars that do a wraparound with multiple bartenders. But it recently fell on hard times and got a new owner. But it's in a highly populated area on one of the main decks that's near the port, so it gets a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah, sounds like he picked a nice, safe place for himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys spin up your drift engines after taking off from Rablin, and as you guys start to pull forward, you ripple space-time and pull ether through, and you are outside Nema Station. You're being hailed and given an entry vector if you're seeking port.
There we go.
All right.
You are put in a wait queue, and after about an hour, there's an open port spot for you on deck 12.
Dex like to go ahead and forge his junk armor for the day.
It assembles,
complete with,
and then wraps around you.
Complete with crotch rocket.
Okay, when the crotch rocket is assembled, you're still a little new to this guy, and the moment you've got it built, it is already warm and vibrating.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there.
Hey, I'm going in hot.
Well, you know, it takes a little time to get these things assembled.
Well, I have to stay away from them purple pills, you know.
You guys see, all of a sudden he's got this new extension, and you're standing right next to him, Mike, and you hear it going.
Coming from his crotch.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, you got something humming down there, buddy. You might want to get that checked out.
That's a little high ordnance in some low places is what that is right there.
I don't need to know how high or low or forward or back it is. You just do you, my friend.
Wait a minute, I got it. You should call it the Hummer.
Look, all I'm saying is now when we're sitting at this table, I've got him at gunpoint.
Got him at gunpoint.
Oh boy.
Oh, too good.
Deck shot
good.
First. That's
Deck shot first. I'm writing this down. Deck
That'll
shot
be the title
first.
of the next game.
I've got him at gunpoint.
all right. Let's get in there.
Let's get in there.
You guys dock. You guys pay a 20 credit docking fee for today.
All right.
And you're on your way. When you guys approach, sure enough, you see old signage is still being taken down, but scrawled into the wall, it says Reg's Deck Bar. But in front of that is neon that says Wild Tony's. You can see behind the bar, there's a guy at the back, and this must be Wild Tony, because he's got it clearly written across his sleeveless t-shirt. And he's like, hey guys, come on in, you guys, sons of bitches. Welcome to Wild Tony's. What can I get you guys? You guys are crazy. Look at you.
Well, we look for our designated table.
Designated table is 3 in, 3 rows in, and kind of towards the right side bar. You can see right now it is morning. So really, it's just people having some sort of a lunch and or a lot of day drinkers.
Now,
so this has the vibes of like a larger airport bar. And you guys see about 25 people in here, and this bar is still only at like maybe a third capacity.
Now, Dax, once upon a time, was a member of an artillery mage unit for a branch of an actual army before he got all PTSD and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before he went to kill Kanan. So this guy was part of a resistance, and he was like part of an actual militia unit. So Dax is going to use his old military style knowledge to look around and see where this guy's allies would be, obviously keeping an eye on him if he were to have them in the bar ahead of time. And it's like, if I was going to put my friends in places to keep an eye on me, this is where they'd be. And I'm going to look for like stupid military tattoos that everyone has to get, like Squadron X on their arm and all that bullshit.
Sure.
And see if I see a bunch of matching tattoos or any other bullshit on people around the bar.
Roll for it.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like the 5 group
Is it just
best that are in the
perception?
bar.
It would be,
Culture, maybe?
yeah, let's do culture, and because it's using like specific knowledge from your background, I'll give you +2.
Okay, so just add 2 to this. Whenever it rolls up. So
Middle of
16.
the road.
16. Very middle of the road. All right. You notice as you sit down about 2 people that definitely have military or private security firm markings. One has a combination. There is a Vesk at the bar that has a combination of Vesk religious tattoos interwoven with private security firm tattoos interwoven with prison tattoos. And there he's got him going down his exposed shoulder up into his neck and then along the top of his skull. And then the other side of the bar, you see there is a Lashunta that has he's actually missing one of his antenna and has been it's replaced with a cybernetic one. And he's got a symbol right here on the neck that marks him as Starguard, but it's an older emblem from pre-system.
Alright. I kind of just nudge X a little. Just kind of point those 2 out. And then I kind of keep a real good look on our mark and see whether I see any matching tattoos on him.
You don't. He's very clothed.
Very clothed.
He's got on, yeah.
Okay.
He's got on like basically a suit with a lengthy coat that drops down, and his head is free of any odd markings. He does have a couple of scars, but they're small.
Okay, well, that's what I do then. Alright, just keep an eye on them couple individuals over there, X.
All right, will do.
Please sit.
Please. I scooch over, at the booth. I don't know if this is a booth or the individual seats, but
He's got a booth for you guys.
I'll scooch over to make sure I'm sitting like across from him.
Yeah, how's he sitting? Is he like deep in the booth, like in the middle point of the horseshoe, or is he like at one of the edges? Like,
Yeah, he's in the horseshoe.
okay.
He is not in a good place. Tactically, he is in a bad place to be.
All right. Like, is this table in any particular place, like looking at the entrance or any kind of like extra situation?
It is situated just beyond the right bar, but there are at least 2 rows of tables between this and the actual walk-in entrance. But the walk-in entrance isn't a door. It's just this wide open thing, like at an airport, with like some railings that are you could basically just hop over. And
just kind of getting a sense of the psychology of this guy.
Here, I've already purchased for you. This is Gran Zavkad. And this is traditional for a meeting of goodwill. Please.
All right.
And he pours out drinks.
I don't sit down. I stand very rigid. Like a robot.
You notice that he clocks 09, but doesn't pay a lot of attention to 09. But he doesn't ignore him completely, which, walking into the station, every Vesk mostly just either ignores 09 or forces an odd situation where they are not going to get out of 09's way, so 09 has to choose to have an issue and bounce off them or to get out of their way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to use instant upgrade per my spell and my cash capacitor. And today's upgrade of choice for the next 24 hours will be a respiration compounder. It's level 1. And for the price of my second level spell, I now have a +2 saving throw bonus against any poisons, airborne or inhaled, as I take my drink.
Witching hours here.
Yeah, I'll take a drink
guys.
too. Hey, what's up, Lich?
Hey, Lich.
Hello.
Good to see you guys. We're about to drink with the guy who just tried to send assassins our way.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And he's
not
offering his
poison.
drinks. It's totally cool, guys.
Definitely not friggin' poison, that's for sure.
He pours you guys shots that look vaguely orange in color, but a pale orange. And my employer, our employer, has said if they have question, you answer. So what is it that I have in my... Oh, does not taste like Dreamsicle Debbie snacks or snacks of Deb.
Oh.
What is it you would like to ask of me? How can I assist you fine gentlemen?
Oh, you want to go straight to the chase?
I see no reason to beleaguer your time or mine. This is professional meeting of business.
All right, then. Let's test the waters. There were 2 jobs done recently. I was a target of 1.
Yes, Don Vic is gun sent to detain you. You were to be returned back here, put to drop spot, and to be held blinded, deafened until time for pickup.
All right. So you obviously know what the next question is going to be.
The next question is, who hired me?
That's the one.
The money came from a group. This group is a finance group, subset of Teamstar. Is a subsidiary called Pathan.
Say Pathan? P-A?
No, your Kai, you say? A-T-H-A-N, Kathan Group.
Got it.
Kathan Group hired, money came through, is done. Dawn was respond because she was closest to target at time. I apologize for how things played out. And I am very happy that you came through and that a dangerous woman such as Dawn can haunt you no longer.
She did another job right before her. It's one of yours?
What job? What is details?
It's another important woman in the biz. She's not around anymore. Just hanging around Dustball.
I am unfamiliar with this job. Dawn was under contract with me to intercept you, to detain you by any means, and deliver you to Site 272 here on station. And then later was altered to Site on Gramano, or here, whichever were proved to be best. It seems as if Cathin was indecisive about drop-off.
So it sounds like you didn't have anything to do with it, but would you be able to find out another person in the biz who would have hired her?
Yes, this is what I do. Here.
Right.
What is name of target? Where is this to occur?
You know her as Tactics Tina?
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar. I like her work. It is sad she is no longer with us.
Maybe. Lost track of her down by Scratchy Cynthia. Found her gear. Found her stuff.
Yes.
Haven't found her.
I have your answer. I'm very sorry. This seems to be through a lawyer. Some law group. I have not heard of them before. They are called Nolting. Jonas. And Holgren.
Yeah, it doesn't really ring a bell to me either, but okay, it's something.
Seems as though this law group hired her to take Tina's ship and ensure Tina does not reach meeting set for this date. And then he lists the date that would have been 2 days from your drop-off day.
2 days before, you said?
It would have been 2 days after the day
after.
Tina dropped you off.
Any mention of what that meeting is?
No, but the meeting is important to Tina, and meeting is Zeresek.
Because they were bouncing back and forth, huh? All right. Anyone else got any questions?
Then we are concluded?
No, I can't think of anything else. Like,
got any other jobs to take out killer retainers? You know, just in case I wanted to pick up some side work.
Many jobs to hinder, sabotage, but to kill outright. No, this would go against nature of the entertainment element. Why do so off camera when you cannot publicize defeating your enemy in front? So here and there, I have some. Is there a particular, are you looking for what job is, or do you have a particular person in mind?
Just more wanting to see who's targets.
Well, Kilaton has a number of interests in seeing him fall from top of mountain. Brendan as well. Chrome as well. Let's see here.
oh, wait. You're saying that if I get in the killer cage and I kill a ton, I could on the side also get paid double because you'd be paying me if I took a job to do it also?
You would be working for a person interested in seeing Kilaton humiliated and sabotaged. Not as simple as you just destroy and cage. You would have to also ensure interaction before entering cage, and thus hindering him to ensure loss inside of cage. These are the natures of jobs.
Interesting.
To hedge bets, so to speak. Not that, of course, we are speaking of this.
That's good to know.
I gotta look up some stuff because I gotta do a name drop here. I gotta honor some stuff that Pan wrote back in the day.
Oh boy. Which one's going to be on the list? It was a long ass list, but it was bullet pointed in that section.
It was a long list.
That gives us something to look for, though, X.
Sure does.
Vincent Violencia.
Yes.
And, of course, gratuitous grant. All shows do very well. However, Mr. Exterminator, you are not specifically listed as your show has more of a scripted element. You are not seen as both feet swimming in the pool with the sharks yet.
Hey, is there one out there for me?
No. Strange. It seems as though there were some, but since Kilaton has drawn attention to you from him, these jobs have skittered away. Why bother if Kilaton is going to kill you?
She's downright disrespectful.
My apologies, I just look at
I'd
where
say
the
it's your
fights
fault.
go. So if this is our business is concluded, then I leave a bottle of Zavkad for you. Enjoy.
Before we go, are there any questions you thought we should ask?
I do not know how you do business, Mr. Exterminator, but your boss, our employer, has told me to answer your questions, and I have. Go ahead and roll intelligence if that's what you're getting at, to remember what you may or may not need to remember.
It's not necessarily that. It's more of a seeing if there is something he wanted to tell us, but he wanted us to pay him for that info. Like he had info in his pocket that he was holding on to.
Okay. Give me like a sense motive.
Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see if that actually rolled. Holy shit, I rolled well for me.
He is holding on to something, but he doesn't seem... Yeah, he's holding on to something, but he doesn't feel conditions have been met that he has to say anything. It's almost like he's playing by the rules, so he doesn't have to tell you yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen. This is how this is gonna work. Equipment. Yeah, let's do this. This will be fun. Dex takes 1,000 credits.
Yes.
I need you to find someone to try to kill me. I can't have Kilton have more death threats on his head than me. I mean, this is asinine.
This is interesting. I shall do this. By what time and in what manner must you be killed? In the killer cage.
Yeah,
so
there's gonna be a bunch of us up there, right? I mean,
you are to be challenged inside of killer. Okay, very well.
Let's see who takes the job. Only don't tell him it's from me.
Of course not. Unless someone pays me quite a bit, there is really no reason for me to share
I know
my employer's names.
I know that's like the primary part of being a fixer.
No, there is a price on everything, else I would not be having this conversation with you now. I would not speak of Cathan Group.
Alright, well, when you take that, you skim whatever your portion of it is off the top. The rest of it goes to a contract, take out DAC shots. So there's one on record somewhere.
I will let you know. Do you want to know who takes the job when job is taken?
Yeah, of course. I want to know who I'm hiring.
Very well, I will let you know.
Get any jobs from a Dr. Fiona Farrig?
Yes. Dr. Fiona Farrig is the founder of Cathan Group.
Right. Do you have any other jobs right now?
Yes. It is to locate and detain Wyatt Brock, who is currently missing. To find you and detain you and your friend, you, sir, Mr. Spicy Mike.
Oh, I guess you found me on that one, didn't you?
Well, I have new employer now. I have not going to take a job that will not do well. I see no reason to go against all of you right now. So, other fixers look to these challenges.
Anyone try to take the job?
Not from me.
Okay. I wanted to meet up with this Dr. Farrig. Where would I find her?
You would not. The closest you would come is a hollow. She has not been seen face to face in the system since the migration. Since the gates.
You got a number?
Yes. And he gives you a hollow ID. This will connect you to her receptionist at Cathan Group Special Projects. And his only number I can give that remains anonymous. Our employer is paying me, but not so much that I want to be drawn attention to that I am the one that pointed you to the very powerful and very vengeful Dr. Farrig.
Let's see. Anything else from you guys? Anything I'm
I think
forgetting?
my business is done here.
Just curious, since you apparently got paying to look for me, it wouldn't happen to be a lovely young lady named Bianca that put you up to that one, would it?
No, my employer apparently knows who you are just fine. And she also employs you, I understand, so is not issue. Dr. Farrig of Cathan Group is looking for you.
Oh, okay. I get you now. Okay, I smell what you... Well, maybe what I'm standing in,
I
but
believe...
you know what I'm saying.
I believe there are 2 boxes that sit somewhere on Dr. Farrig's shelf, and one has your name and one has your name. And he looks at you, Dale, and you, Spicy Mike. What happens after you go and box? I do not know.
Yeah, let's see. That's why I eat an apple every morning for breakfast. Keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
I bet
These
the box
apples,
pretty reasonable.
I've had. These apples, overrated.
Why there's no box for me.
He's not as good as Squelchen.
What do you know about what happened to George?
Bad business. Is rumor, I believe, that his ties outside of the business, his patrons, were no longer happy with his performance and were seeing time to invest in better alternative. But between you and me, I believe his replacement clock is also ticking.
I go over to 09, real quiet like. Hey, you know you got all them reports from the places that we was at that went all crazy? What was that fella's name in there? Was one of them fellas that Wyatt guy he's looking for? I don't remember their names.
Oh, that's because you were not awake. Yes, Wyatt was the one that we brought back with us, and we released him.
I was awake for part of that. I remember that part. But anyway, okay. I just want to make sure that I wasn't crazy and I was remembering things that I was supposed to be remembering.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay. Cool. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mike, you may roll to get spicy.
Rub some stank on it.
Rub some stank on it. All right. Let's remember how this works real quick. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Do the spice. It says do the spice. All right. As far as I don't think you. I guess it's just the roll with the ability score there. I was like, it didn't tell me what to roll. Oh, that was close. That would be a 15.
Okay. Sorry, Mike. Nothing happens. Continue, everybody.
That's probably a good thing.
Well, let's see. So George's replacements unlimited time too. Interesting.
I have watched since George. I do not think he can last. I see him becoming more unfocused, more reckless. This is good for entertainment, but is not good for entertainer. Just a guess. I can see when man is burning up. He is burning up.
Anyone else in the wings?
And he sort of shrugs and looks over at Dax.
Interesting.
I mean, there are a handful that climb. So many have plateaued. But this is just speculation of barstool commentator. Good luck. Stars be with you and all the things we say to prevent Gron's final call. And so he gets up and walks away.
Well, that was interesting.
That fella seems like all business all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Well, boy, it points a lot of fingers in the same direction.
Yeah. I think it just confirms what we were already thinking, X.
Yeah, all right.
X gonna give it to you.
That's right.
While you were having your conversation, I was thinking about something that would really humiliate Kiloton. What if I found a way to steal his chainsaw and render it useless, and he spends his entire time out there trying to start his silly machine?
That sounds pretty good.
Would be kind of comical, I suppose.
Gonna hack a chainsaw.
Well, he'd be chased around the arena while trying to start his chainsaw in a diaper.
Yeah, actually, now you say it, that is quite funny.
I do like it.
Perhaps I could put onions inside of his chainsaw so that every time he pulls it, not only does he run around screaming, but he starts crying. I like this idea.
That was not the answer I thought she was going to come up with, 09. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you'd have given me 100 guesses of how 09 was going to sabotage a chainsaw, onions would not have been anywhere in those 100 guesses.
I am adapting then. Excellent.
I said this is 15, guys. I think this is 14, and I can't count.
Since when did the
Yeah, that sounds right, actually.
Like episode 14, is that what you're saying?
You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? About 10 episodes from now, we'll do like a flashback episode, actual 14 game. We'll just like do like a prequel game, just throw it right in the middle. Like in the middle of nowhere. Like,
okay, that's
the Misadventures of Spicy Mike. The lost episode.
It will,
lost
yeah.
episode.
It's like the found footage game for game 14.
Oh boy. That's funny.
I'll have to find a weird, like, VHS security tape looking filter to have on the stream.
Just to put over
so
the
that
stream.
It is really the lost footage.
That's awesome.
It's like flickers and has little lines going through it.
It'll retcon everything we do. In the next 10 games.
We were just kidding.
It'll be like every time Star Wars puts out something now, we're like, oh, well, that changes everything. Thanks.
Well, all right. I guess the next thing is just to see if we can find some dirt on Kiloton and Varric, right?
I mean, I don't know if we need dirt. I think it's safe to say Kiloton's not the top of this heap, right? I mean, he's their strong arm right now. He's their hot thing, but he's not masterminding this thing, and he's put himself in a cage. So, I mean, we don't know so much need dirt on him. I think we need to figure out who it is that's puppeting him.
Let's go talk on the Bogart.
You guys are walking back to the Bogart. On your way walking back to the Bogart, you are approached by a small set of 3 Sheeran, the bugs that have actually joined the Planetary Union and broke away from the swarm. And, excuse me, Mr. Exterminator?
Yeah, what's up?
We are representatives with the Glocka Collective, and we were interested in offering up a meeting with you. We would very much like to work with you in the future, and we hope to see it through that should you be ever interested in renegotiating a new contract and freeing yourself up from TMC, we would love to have you on board representing what we do. And with that, he sends over to you a base information setup from the offer of the Glocka Collective.
What's it kind of look like at a glance?
It's weird. It looks like a charity that works with celebrities, and they have their fingers in all kinds of different levels of entertainment industry, as well as with the wealthy. And though doing a cursory glance, you are finding some rumors of scandal, that it's basically a front for laundering. That's actually a minority, and the majority does seem to be legitimate charity work for impoverished colonies, people that are doing heavy rebuilding, and people in need throughout the system. You haven't heard of them before, though.
Yeah. Well, something to consider.
Thank you. Please do. And with that, they bow, and it's like kind of awkward as you guys are all giant and staring at them, and they're like, please, we will stop taking up your time, thank you. And they walk away.
Alright, but
I sensed that was awkward.
It just a little.
Just touch.
You guys reach the Bogart.
I mean, can you really work for some bugs exterminator?
I mean, if it wasn't Sheeran, I would have thought that's an attempt from corporate to see if I'd sell out.
Wait, are we sure it's not?
I just don't think the Sheeran for the type that can lie. Not convincingly.
In most of your experience with the bugs, Exterminator's absolutely right. Sheeran are not known for their social skills. And for those of you that haven't dealt with bugs before, that haven't dealt with Sheeran specifically before, that was the first time you guys dealt with a Sheeran mental projected speech, which is a little eerie.
It's a lot of eerie.
Huh, okay. Well, once back on the ship, drop down out of the helmet again. Okay, well, so our benefactor said she'd pay us a hell of a lot of credits if we tied Kiloton to Farrig there, and if we brought Kiloton to her, but less if he just mysteriously falls, takes a dive, kind of thing.
I know, but it's going to be hard to have a mysterious fall when he's putting himself in a pay-per-view cage with us. I mean,
yeah. All I'm saying is we can get more money if we find stuff on him. I mean, if you're already going to fight him, that's already a thing, right?
Well, what if I get him to accidentally admit it?
Yeah, how are you going to go about that?
I don't know. In the throes of battle, people do really dumb things when the chainsaw don't start and they start crying from onions.
This is true.
I like the way that sounds. Oh, boy.
Wow.
How the hell are you going to do that anyway?
Well, that's a nice deal. I'm on board. He said it, and I was like, boom, that's it. That's a plan.
I don't know.
You had a way you was going to do that, right, 09? I mean...
I hadn't worked that part up yet.
Okay, so we got like a part of a plan.
Yeah, that was early stages of development.
And knowing 09, he'll have the rest of that plan figured out by the time I'm done talking. All right, I'm done. Did you figure it out, 09? I mean, usually it's pretty that quick.
It is more difficult than that. Thank you.
All right, well, when you come up with it, you let me know.
Does Kiloton like women?
Never asked.
I really don't know.
Okay, give me a culture check, everybody.
Let's see. Culture. Boy, that's a weird sound coming from my fridge over there.
Dax most certainly knows the answer.
Spicy Mike rolled a natural 20.
The hell?
He is definitely cultured.
Exterminator, you don't know. You've seen him kind of date whoever is on his arm approaching the cage. Dax, specifically he likes organics. He hasn't dealt with any synth related anything. And he does seem to favor Vesk, men or women. Spicy Mike, you one time heard at this place this time about a water towel guy who was there in the corner and said that Kiloton specifically loves it when they cry and beg from pain.
Preference on women or not?
Nope. The more crying, the better.
Fellas, I got it on pretty good authority that Kiloton, he don't really care what kind of parts you got going on your body. As long as you're crying like a baby during it, he's pretty much happy with it.
And that's where we're going to stop for the night. I just wanted Spicy to write us out.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh boy, what a mess.
How hard would it be?
Don't ask how hard he's gonna be.
So
I mean, it depends on how hard they cry.